going on, guys? Just got up here to the land. We're going to finish this solar install. We just bought about 4 bags of quick drying concrete, and we're going to take this gazebo down, or the arbor down that's up here now, and we're going to cut down a few more pine trees and replace the posts and concrete them in. Put the little roof back on, and then put our solar panels on. I'm not sure we're going to get it all done today, but we're at least going to get some work done. So maybe do a little bit of fishing while we're up here, like always. So see y'all up here. Well, guys, after about 3 years or so, we came up here to actually do this. We were wondering how we were going to get it down. Well, we didn't have to figure that out. It's already done for us. It was already fell over when we got here, and it don't look like it broke the conduit. Well, you might want to check it down there.
It'll be all right.
But and our actual roof actually don't look so bad either. All that's together pretty well also. So we just need to take these posts off, move our roof, and dig out these holes, guys, and we'll have our new little arbor built. This time we're going to concrete it in to make it a lot more stable and last a little longer. So. All right, let's go cut some posts. All right, guys, we've got our fast setting concrete, we've got our holes dug, and we've got our post. So now we just got to do a few measurements, cut our posts off, put them in the ground, go ahead and get that concrete set, give it time to dry, and then we're going to replace a few logs on the roof. A couple logs that have rotted. We've got about 1, 2, 3 to replace, so that should be a rather easy deal. And then once we get all that done, the next time we're up, we'll probably go ahead and get the solar panel finished up. But this right here was the main focus, setting those solar panels on the top of that roof. You know, we didn't want it to fall, so this will be a lot more secure and safe for those panels. So. All right, guys, we got the 4 posts up, and we're packing up, and we're heading out for this trip. We may come up tomorrow, do a little bit more work, maybe finish the gazebo or the arbor. I keep calling it a gazebo. So we're going to come up tomorrow, probably finish that off, let the kids play on the zip line, and the next time we come up after that, then we'll probably do the full solar panel install, finish that up, do the electrical and stuff. So we're probably going to put this all into one video, so it'll be about a 3-part video. So see y'all on the next one. It fell. We had to fix it.
Why? Why have to do my little cabin?
Watch out, Bubs. Right, come on, it's Bubba's turn.
Okay.
You can get on that. What's up, dude? He said, you know, just hanging out.
Chilling.
Literally. Alright guys, we got the arbor back together. We replaced about 4 of the little rafters running across there, and we replaced all 4 of these support posts here, and they are cemented in. So, this is what the solar panels will go on, and basically it's just shade in the summer. So, sweet! What in the hell? Something's popping that he just ain't taking. Got him hit it twice. Got him. Got him. I knew it. I was like, I know he's hitting that damn thing. Alright guys. There's 2. This ain't a very big guy. Pretty. Dark color up here. Pretty little. But hey, it's been a while since I caught a bass in our pond, so he's cold. God, he's cold. So we can get one more. Alright guys, I was just throwing around right here, about to help Ike. I walked back over from the back corner and threw this rage tail in and caught another one. So that's 3, man. They're loving this rage tail. It's freaking awesome. Decent little guy over here. Super cold. This water's freezing, but they're still hitting this, so. Oh yeah, that is a decent freaking, look at that. That ain't bad, dude. For up here. What's that, number 4 on the rage tail up here? Oh, get out of there. Watch yourself. Booyah. Yeah, he ain't too big, but he's healthy though. He got a little belly on him. Eating these crawdads and minnows up here. Sweet. Alright guys, we just put on some little L brackets to kind of make this roof a little more sturdy, just to give it a little more support. You know, because we are going to have these solar panels and stuff up there. They're not perfect, but it will help keep this roof, you know, from moving, etc. We've got our conduit, we've got our wires ran into it, and we're about to get the solar panels, put them up on the roof, and do the connecting. From that point, once we get that done, then we're going to go back inside the building where the wires are ran in and do all of our connections to the batteries. What we're doing today on the batteries isn't going to be a permanent deal. We're going to rearrange them. We're going to build a shelf or a box, put the batteries in, make it neater, nicer. But the main thing is to just get them hooked up right now. So. Set it down. Now guys, we're just screwing, like I showed in the video, these the brackets are mounted to the 2x4s, and now we're mounting the 2x4s to the actual frame of the arbor here. So as you can see, we've got our wires ran through the conduit, down, underground, over to the little cabin there. So Hopefully we don't have no issues with this thing blowing off or anything like that, because it's all mounted. Nice and secure. Yeah, she's sunk. She's in there. And just do the front too.
One more right here
in the middle.
3 on the front.
Sounds good, dude.
The 4 cords from the solar panels come into this right here, this splice. And this ends up as one cable which comes to right here. Now they only supply you with enough wire to go probably 15 feet before you hit the charge controller. But we obviously want to go from here to inside the cabin. So what we did is we ran some wire underground which comes up through this conduit right here. And we're going to use this red wire for our positive and our white wire for our negative. So we've got our meter right here. We've got all 4 of these wires plugged into here. I cut the end off of this. And now we need to establish which one's positive and which one's negative so we can hook it up inside the junction box. So, let's see. Okay, now if I switch these leads around, it should show as my red on my negative. See how it has a negative symbol right there on my meter? That means my red probe on my hand, my left hand here, is on the negative wire. So one more time. Positive, negative. There we go. So I'm going to hook this wire that's in my right hand to my positive, which is going to be my red wire right there, which runs inside there. So I'm going to hook it up. That one, this is the negative. Let me hook it up to this white wire. Okay, I'll have to get a cover for that.
That's what we got, guys. Right there. The sun rises up over this valley, comes up, and this is out in this open area right here. The sun comes around the top of this ridge here for most of the morning and to the afternoon. So this is the spot that gets the most sun. That's why we put the panels right here facing that way. So
okay, so our wire comes from our panels outside. You remember we used our red as our positive and white as the negative. So I connected that here. It comes up through here. We use this black wire here for positive, white for negative. And then this comes into here, which it hooks into our batteries. And then it's got several outputs. It says that you don't have to buy the DC adapter cable. You can just hardwire it into here on the solar panels. So basically what we did was we brought it underground, brought it up through the floor, hooked it into here, brought it into the charge controller, and now this is going to power and charge all of our batteries while we're gone.
well, we've got 2 more batteries at the house that we're going to bring up, and we're going to build a nice box to put all of our batteries in. We'll have all these wires tucked, hidden, put up. All of our batteries will be in a box with a lid that they'll lock up so the kids can't mess with none of it.
Right.
We'll have a cover on this. All the wires outside we're going to have wired up, you know, zip tied, put up underneath, and everything's going to be nice and neat when we're done. We'll probably do another video on that, finishing up, once we get all that complete. But
right. And then while you're cutting and splicing and all that, make sure everything's unhooked while you're doing all your connections. You don't want to short anything out. And make sure you refer to your meter to make sure that your red is positive. See how there's no negative there. Now if I swap this over and put my red on my negative wire here and my black on my positive, I get the negative symbol. So that means my red is on my negative. So that's how you establish which is positive and which is negative. So with that, you should be able to hook up your own system without having to buy a 40-50 foot long patch cable from Harbor Freight. You just cut the ends off of it, establish positive and negative, and then run it underground, bring it back up, hook it into your charge controller, and you'll be good to go.
So that's going to power from the batteries up to our spotlight outside. I'll show that to you in a second. I've got it flipped on. And then we've got it ran to a LED light over here, which is on the ceiling.
And also this charger I picked up at Walmart, it's wired into here, the positive and the negative. So you can also charge cell phones or whatever else you want to do. Those are 12 volt DC lights I got off Amazon for 10 bucks a piece. Now, it doesn't make any sense to buy, 120 volt AC lights and then use your inverter to convert it back down to 12 volt DC when you can just buy the 12 volt lamps. So always buy 12 volt DC.
Alright guys, we've got everything hooked up. We took the wires up here and just kind of there's a bunch of wiring, so we're going to zip tie it all up, put it underneath the panel a little bit better. We got to put a faceplate on the junction box there where all the wires and stuff are in, block all that off. But everything's ran, the batteries are being charged, everything inside's working, our spotlights are working, everything's good. So when next time we come up, everything's going to be charged. It's going to save us time from running batteries back and forth each and every single time. It's going to save us a lot of time from doing all that. Basically, all we're going to use from the batteries is charge our cell phones, watch a couple movies with the kiddos, and an LED light. Maybe run a hot plate or something like that. So we're not going to be draining a lot of power from those batteries, but just enough for what we need up here. We are going to put an aerator in the